Okay, so let's do Mustang, which is one of the few nominated films at this year's incredibly non-diverse Academy Awards, directed by a woman, Deniz Gamze. It was a foreign language film nominee, and I think it's quite brilliant. A tale of Turkish sisters who find their youthful freedoms curtailed after they're seen out. They go to the beach, they're sort of frolicking around with friends, but they are seen by a neighbour who then goes back and tells their uncle, their grandmother, in whose care they are, that they have been acting immorally. And as the voiceover says, everything happened in a blink of an eye. We were fine, and then everything turned to and suddenly the formerly happy home that they were in becomes a wife factory from which they are not allowed out. It essentially becomes a prison. In fact, it's interesting that the director did indeed turn to prison dramas like Escape from Alcatraz for inspiration. I mean, many other sources as well, the Dardennes and loads of other things, but she did look at that. And they are then deprived of, quote, anything likely to pervert us, which included toys, telephones, computers. After that, the doors in the house were all locked. So what then happens is that the sisters together, whilst waiting, to be married off by their relatives, the boys discover ways to escape from this imprisonment, to climb out of windows, to go to a football match, to climb out of windows to get to meet the people that they actually want to spend time with. The film is very interesting because, on the one hand, it does not shy away from the harsh realities of the stifling patriarchy that it portrays, but actually, despite the very dark nature of some of the subject matter, it is a very vibrant, life-affirming film, brilliantly lifted by sort of superbly, intimate handheld photography, wonderfully naturalistic performances from the core cast, and the kind of empathy with the protagonist that we saw, for example, in something like Celine Sciamma's Girlhood, which is, such a favourite film of mine. Superb score by Warren Ellis, which lends sort of both resonance and melancholy to the proceedings. And I mean, I loved it. I thought it was a really special, really terrific piece of work. And it's called Mustang, and it's out this week. And I was noting as I was walking along on the tube that it's available both to watch in the cinemas and also to stream at home if you can't find a cinema that's playing it. So do check it out.